Mama's quite active, honey, ha ha. Mixing it up, I'm bad. Just take a right to make it clean, that's shake a spin back to fly, yeah, fly, and me fox right out, and I'll reap the scene of falling deep spawn. She ain't seen on top, belong. The pasta, but he's the queen ready for the shot.
And I don't know what happens. I've heard some rather crass individuals suggest that it might be to do with maybe an emotional thing to do with her periods, possibly.
Shoe on Head, who was a woman who was apparently now dating Ahmed Skeptic, who's one of these really pathetic human beings. Like I say, she comes across as really pathetic, and Ahmed Skeptic is just using you as a place to stick his dick as and when he feels like it. You're just a cum bucket to him.
Hello everybody. I'm sure by now you've probably heard about the allegations against Hannibal the Victor 13 and the sex offender registry that everyone is sending around. This is a really difficult thing for me to talk about because Hannibal was like one of my best friends.
First of all, you have Matt Hinckley. Hinckley was an anti-Gamegate journalist who accused the movement of being future rapists. Shut up, phone. Hinckley is now facing 3 charges of rape from women who allege that Matt sexually assaulted them. Yes, Devin Faraci. Now, this is a good one. Just to preempt it a little, Devin Faraci is annoyed because he grabbed some woman's pussy. And after accusing Gamergate and Trump and everyone else on the face of the earth of being the terrible person he was, the woman came along and said, "Hey, didn't you do exactly that to me, though?" So then you have Robert Marmolejo. Robert was a member of Zoe Quinn's Crash Override Network, which was intended to fight against Gamergate and other form of online harassment. In reality, the members of this group harassed more people than they were supposedly fighting against. Roberts, who commented on Gamergate last year saying, "We need to take action against Gamergate and the ideology that spawned it," has been accused of rape by at least 20 women. Oh, fucking hell, Robert. That's a good number. That's a high. I mean, you've really been putting in the effort. If anyone's perpetuating online misogyny, it's nice to see that they're doing it to the very limits of their ability. Then you have this guy. Now, I remember this guy, Jamie Kilstein, who accused Gamergate of being about sexism instead of ethics and journalism. Jamie was booted from his podcast last month after several claims of him sexually abusing women were brought forward. Why are these beta cucks always out abusing women? Leyland Yee. Leyland is a former Democratic senator of California who made a career out of attacking violent video games and blaming them for youth violence. In 2005, after the Grand Theft Auto San Andreas hot coffee mod was unearthed, Yee passed 2 California assembly bills that restricted the sale of mature video games to those under the age of 18 where these games could be advertised. Leyland, who accused gamers of violence against women, was also a big fan of Anit Sarkeesian, whom he described as courageous. He was sentenced to jail on Wednesday, February 24th, 2016, for 5 years in prison by a federal judge for weapons trafficking. And I hate to hand it to Patton Oswalt, but whoever wrote this article, this is the perfect way to end it. I don't even know what to say more about these male feminists anymore, just this. The male feminist ally turns out to be a creeper/harasser, is the family values politician turns out to be gay for millennials.